All right, it's a new day at my childhood home. We're about to go to Savers, the DI, and then just have a good time. I'm gonna get my hair cut. It's gonna be a party. I've definitely missed my local Savers and DI. Not the creepy dolls so much, or the random beer steins that look like they should be worth money, but never really are. So many trinkets and doodads on these shelves. Sometimes you find good stuff, but most of the time, it's just stuff that's overpriced and not worth anything. But I still look for that 1 or 2 times every week that I find something really good, like a bobblehead or some sort of awesome thing. Found a couple hats. These are Dallas Stars hockey hats, $249 and $349. They're snapback, which is what I'm looking for in general. I didn't look these up, but I'd imagine these are $10 to $20 each, plus shipping, super lightweight, easy to hold, and keep in the car. Not taking up much room. This is a stadium giveaway. This is Harvey, the Oakland A's rabbit. We thought this might be worth a bit. It's a stadium giveaway, something they gave away one night only or game only at a stadium, and they wanted $5, so not bad at all. But unfortunately, it looked like it was going for like 10, maybe to 20, but sometimes at 10, so we passed. This is a sister location plush. That's a part of Five Nights at Freddy. I think they were asking $2.99 or $3.99, and it seemed like it was going, from $10 to $15 plus shipping. Here's my mom. She's having a good time thrifting with us. Hats off to my mom who told me to go check out the case for cards. She knows I love sports cards. These are hockey cards, I believe, from this last year. There just was no rookies I could see or anything shiny, so I decided to pass at those prices. If I wanted to just look through them, I'd buy them for a couple bucks for fun. But to flip, you might make money, but more than likely, you're not going to make much, so I passed. Back when me and Dawn started our shop together, like in 2015, we were finding these all the time, these little 10 signs, for less than $10, like this one. A couple bucks at a thrift store, garage sale, or a flea market, and they sold pretty well, but it's kind of oversaturated now. So my mom is a lot like me. We were at Savers, and she realized she forgot her phone. I've gotten better about forgetting my phone and stuff like that because I have to do videos and stuff now. I don't have to, but I do them. But you have any stories, Mom, about me when I was a kid? Anything interesting? Or just tell them about you. Tell them about you.
Oh, Rambo.
Rambo.
Okay, when he was, I don't have any makeup on today.
It's okay. I'll focus on me.
When he was about 7 years old, he came to me one day and he said, I have something really important to tell you, Mom. This is a big deal. And I said, okay. And I said, what is it? And he said, I want to change my name. And I said, why? He said, I just want to change it. What do you want to change it to? Rambo.
It's true.
Okay, and I said, Carrie, trust me, you're not going to like that when you're older.
That would have been a clutch decision by me. I 100% back up 7-year-old me. You made a mistake, Mom.
But Rambo, I knew you would regret that one. I love you, baby.
I love you too, Mom. I'll see you at the DI here in a little.
Okay.
There's nothing quite like the rush of seeing a new cart being brought out filled with fresh stuff that nobody's seen yet. Dawn was on the other side of me, on the left side of me here, and we both saw it at the same time. Lots of stuff here. We're going to pounce and see what kind of stuff we can find in here. Let me know what you guys think of this bat. This is a Louisville Slugger. It was like $7, $8, but I looked it up and there was only one available at 60 or 70, but I decided not to get it because there was no sold listings, and also I'm going to be traveling around. It just wasn't worth the hassle, so I decided not to bother with it. It might have been a mistake, but I've had bad luck in the past with baseball bats, and I look them up and then I come to find out it's a different drop or a different ounce than I thought. So I just try to stay away from them in general, unless they're super obvious. Having done some music recordings in the past and also the podcast, I know a little bit about this microphone. It's a blue Yeti. It's $5.99. I believe it is this model that should go for about $30 to $40 plus shipping if it works. Thankfully, I have all my podcasting equipment with me on the road to do trash to cash, so I'm going to test it out. Even if it doesn't work, I think I'd make money just for the parts. This Gus looked cool. It's a Squishmallow, but unfortunately, it was a little bit overpriced, and surprisingly, not really even worth that or just about that much money, $6, $7, $8. Sadly, I thought these were going to be worth a bit. Dawn did too. These are vintage 70s Knickerbocker, which is a great brand to look out for with plushes and toys, but they just weren't worth it, so we decided to pass on it. We are pretty much picking up anything that's Five Nights at Freddy at this price, $3 or less. I'm not sure exactly how much that one goes for, but it should do well. We found these. I thought these were little poo emojis, but apparently they're vintage Hershey Kisses plushes. I was super sad. I thought these were going to be worth a bit, but they just weren't worth it, especially at the price they were asking. So we kind of had to pass. I kind of regret that, though. I wouldn't have mind keeping those. Here we got some Lilo and Stitch plush hands. One of them is used and the other one is new. They're borderline worth it even used, but we decided just to get this new one. I think it's like $6. So we got that one. Should get us like 15, 20 plus shipping. Don't sleep on finger puppets. This is like $4. Should get us 20, 25 bucks. Just left the Savers. We're heading over to DI. They're right next to each other here in Layton. Dawn, what is your favorite Deseret Industry memory? Yeah,
I would have to say it's definitely got to be when back in the day they used to bring the carts out and there'd be a little crew, all of us knew each other, and we'd be sitting there waiting for carts to come out, and then when the 3 or 4 carts come out, everybody would run over to them.
It was a madhouse.
But we had friends there, so it was like a little community that we all sat there all day with each other talking and everything.
Oh yeah.
And there was a cart that came out and it had a bunch of small sewing machines in the box, brand new. And
like a ton.
Nobody else even wanted them, so they literally were handing them to me. They're like, "You guys want these?" And
they all knew we wanted to flip them.
So we filled up my cart with them, and everybody was fine there. And then some lady that came in that we didn't even know, and she's like, "Where can I get those?" And I said, "Oh, we got all of them. They're here." And she goes, "Well, you can't take all of those." And I said, "Well, why can't I?" And she got all mad, and she literally tried to take one out of my cart. And everybody there's like, "You can't do that."
If she would have asked you for one,
yeah, she
would
didn't.
you have give her one?
If she made not after that probably.
No, but before. I bet
before
you if
she was nice.
I
about
know
it,
how
but
you are. If she was nice, if she was super nice, you would have gave her one.
Yeah, but she wasn't nice about it, and everybody was like, "You can't do that."
I remember she was really passive aggressive and weird about it.
And then
she didn't like resellers, guys.
Yeah, she literally went and got a person from the DI saying, "You can't take all those. She wants some of them." And I says, "Well, I would," and I even said that I probably would have gave her one, but now the way she's acting, no, and everyone's like, "No, she doesn't." Then I go, "That's it," and I grabbed my cart and I ran up there and I paid for all of them, took them to my car, and then she literally went outside of the DI and was standing there saying, "There's people out here reselling stuff. You don't want to go in there."
I forgot about that part.
Yeah, she was out there telling everybody that was coming into the DI, "Don't go in there. There's bad people in there. They're in there. They're reselling. They're trying to make money and all this stuff." And everybody's out there. Some of the people that smoked went out there and seen her, and they're like, "What are you doing?"
We're probably like more laid back about it now. Like I used to get in.
It just made me mad because the way she was just rude about it.
One of my good friends here at the DI, Dave, back in the day, he's not around here anymore. A different Dave, not NC Flipper or Picker. Long-haired Dave, he had super long hair, and we both went to a cart at the same time. This is how you know you're a picker. We both went to the sunglasses. I think he sold sunglasses. I knew nothing about sunglasses, not a thing. But I'm like, these look new. They were in packages. I think they were still in plastic. We both grabbed them at the same time. We were tug-of-war and everything. He got mad at me and was like, "You want to go outside?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I want to go outside." I've never fought. I fought my buddy once a long time ago, but I'm not a fighter. But I was going to get in a fight. And I remember like about a minute and a half later, I went to him and apologized. And we were really good friends after that. So sometimes the best friends you make in life are the people you almost fight with. Going to the DI, Dawn, we're gonna make dozens of dollars in profit, possibly if we have good luck. The DI was a lot of fun today. It reminds me of the old day. They brought out cart after cart of fresh stuff. We found lots of goodies, lots of random stuff. That was a vintage Batmobile, but it was incomplete. Decided to pass on that. It's a little bit of a struggle in here when you get in here. I was looking at stuff, and I literally had a lady who was not just trying to get in, which I can understand. You give everybody room so they can, but she was pushing me out of the way. I was kind of taken aback and kind of let her do it at first. And then the second time she tried to do it at the next cart, I didn't move. That's a Vermont teddy bear I almost got, but it had somebody's name on it, so it was personalized. So I decided to pass on it. This is a vintage 1998 Squall Final Fantasy figure. It's $1. Should get me about $6 to $8, $9 plus shipping. I can't pass on them. Super easy to ship. I'm not sure what that was. We didn't get that. More carts. I wasn't joking. Tons and tons of carts coming out, and it's super competitive. Just look at this. Look at how many people are swarming the cart the second it comes out. This is where we kind of learned how to thrift. Definitely where I learned to thrift. When I started 10, 11 years ago, I came to this DI, and a couple other ones, but mostly this one. And there was a lot of people back then doing this exact same thing. It's not new, and there is a lot of competition. This little Rubik's Cube thing caught my eye. I ultimately decided, I didn't even look it up, I decided to pass on it. We were finding a ton of stuff today. This is cool. This is a great find by Dawn, this scuba diving girl plush. It's $1.50, and it should get us like 25 to 30 plus shipping. This is neat. This is a platypus, cute plush that says Plaid on the back. Very clever. My eyesight isn't what it used to be, but I can still detect cards from far away. Knew these were cards. Unfortunately, not the greatest set in the world, but I saw them. I had to double check, make sure there wasn't anything good there. This next cart was awesome. It was chocked full of toys, particularly PJ Masks. Just the other day, me and Dawn were talking about looking for PJ Masks figures more, and there was a ton of vehicles and figures. I think we got a figure and a vehicle for 3 different sets, basically. I don't remember offhand what they'll go for, but we only paid $1 per piece. There's a nice dinosaur transformer that appeared to be complete for $1. I mean, those prices just can't be beat. I definitely miss a good DI day. It wasn't good for about a year or two there when we were living here still, but you know, this day was great. We're definitely going to go back tomorrow and see if we can find more stuff. We're going to go up to Ogden as well, another city near us, and see if we have some luck there also. So I'm stopping at the Layton Hills Mall to get myself like a teriyaki bowl, which I love. Don got some Wendy's. He's gonna eat with me in there. Trying to eat healthy. I'm gonna get rice and chicken. About to go to Dollar Cuts, get my hair cut. I'm gonna look very different in a moment. Like magic, it looks like I'm about to sell an overpriced timeshare in Bermuda, just like that. Or possibly have a recipe channel on YouTube. It's now nighttime. We've time traveled into nighttime. If you guys enjoy these videos and you wanna see more picking and reselling and witty, or trying to be witty banter, let's be honest, it's not very witty, please like and subscribe. Don, what should they do? Should they like and subscribe?
Yeah, Commonwealth Picker.
Yeah, with Commonwealth Picker. I'm in the dark. I would figure this would adjust to the dark. This is very artistic, this shot. Yeah. See you guys later, and we'll see you tomorrow.